The ape roars in the last film, but now it's time for the dawn. So Dawn takes place about 10 years after Rise, and if you remember at the end of Rise, the ALZ-113 virus, it was spreading all over the world, and you find out in Dawn that pretty much 90% of the human population has been wiped out completely, from the face of the earth, all gone. And then you find out that Caesar and the band of apes that get together at the end of the last film, they've created like this little colony, this peaceful colony in the woods, and they're like sheltering themselves away from the humans, or any humans that are left anyway. And they live in peace. I mean, Caesar's now a dad, he has a family, you see his baby gets born at the beginning of the movie, well, his second baby anyway. But then one day they're going through the woods, and these humans come across them, and they pose a threat, and now they're on the brink of war, and then they're not on the brink of war, then they're on the brink of war again, and then they're on to war, basically. Now, I was looking forward to this film big time, because I love the first Planet of the Apes film, or Rise anyway. It was like my second favourite film of 2011. I was really looking forward to this, and how is this film? Wow, this film's good. It is good. If I was to tell you this film was bad, don't believe me, because it's, well, I don't know why I tell you it's bad anyway, because it's not bad. This film is actually really, really good. So basically, in this film, Andy Serkis plays Caesar again via motion capture, and oh my god, this is like the Andy Serkis show. He kills the role in this film, and by that I mean it means it's good. He is so good in this role. I mean, he's like the master of motion capture. That's what I like to call him. I like to call him the master of motion capture. And I think if I was to say Caesar's better than Gollum, that'd be like, whoa, hipsters would be like, nope, that is not true. But I really love Caesar in the first film, and if I'm going to be honest, the special effects in Dawn make him look a lot more CGI-ish than he did in the first one. I mean, it just looks so real. I mean, you're like, is that an actual ape or not? Oh no, well, you don't actually think it's an ape because you know it's Andy Serkis, but when you look at all the apes, you can't help but think they look like apes. They don't look like people playing them, if you get what I mean by that. Because they actually look like real apes because of how good the CGI is, and you see like each individual hair on the face and the body and everything. It's just so realistic CGI, it's unbelievable. Now the humans in this film, the main human in this film is called Malcolm. He's played by Jason Clarke, a guy who I've never heard of until now. And he was really good in this film because he's like one of the only people who's like trying to reason with the apes, and all the other humans kind of want a war but they don't, kind of. And he's like, no, the apes want to survive, so we need to leave them alone and everything like that. And he actually starts connecting with the apes, and it's really good to see the apes and these humans, these about 4 or 5 humans actually connecting together as well. But not only is that conflict happening within the humans about whether apes are good or bad, it's also happening in the apes as well. The apes are wondering, there's like 2 sides of apes who are wondering, are humans bad or humans good? Like, humans don't like apes. Sorry for my terrible impression. But there's one ape called Koba who's like really, really doesn't like apes, and Caesar's like, no, I can't do ape impressions. I'm not good at doing impressions of apes, so I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But there is some interesting conflict. Now, the first half of this film, I was like, it's going a little bit slow, but that was alright because what was happening on screen was interesting me. The conversation between the characters, the apes and the humans coming together. But it's basically building up to the last hour, because the last hour of the film is when the shit hits the fan, because oh my god, it's like apes getting wiped out, things are blowing up, tanks are coming after, things are just, everything's just going all brrr. War is happening, and I was just on the edge of my seat. I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. The last half of this film is just really intense, really thrilling, really exciting, gripping. I know I sound pretty boring when I keep saying all these adjectives, but that's exactly what this last hour of the film is. It's just awesome, all out, awesome. Now, one thing you need to know, if you watch a trailer a lot and you think, oh my god, this film's going to be action packed, it's going to be, oh my god, over the sea exciting, you might be a bit disappointed, because the first half of the film, it's not got lots of like violence in it. It's only like the last half of the film where everything gets like exciting and action packed. So the first hour you might not like, you might be bored out your head. I wasn't. I'm not saying I was. I mean, like, you might be. I don't know. I'm not predicting what you think of the film, but I'm just saying that some people, like passive audiences, people just watch the film for the violence, like yeah, guns and things like that. They'll be bored for the first half of the film, but the last half they might find satisfaction. But me, I loved all of this film. It was awesome. Andy Serkis was great as Caesar. The humans were good. Gary Oldman was good in the film. He wasn't in the film as much as I thought it would be, but he was alright in the film. Jason Clarke was good as Malcolm, and the other humans were good. I don't know the names, and I can't really remember the characters that much. But this is pretty much the Andy Serkis show, and he just kills it as Caesar again. And I just think the direction of this film as well is good. I mean, how it's like, the overall tone of the film is just really good as well. And the fact that the guy who's directing this film is returning for the next Planet of the Apes film is much to celebrate for, because he has done a really good job here. So in the end, I will give Dawn of the Planet of the Apes 9 out of 10.